What's up, everybody? Frankie5152 here. Let me turn down that volume. I apologize. We're going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit, and we're going to follow me here. So can we zoom out? Let's do this. No, we cannot look like we can zoom out. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Frankie5152 here. Like I said, I apologize for the little miscommunication, but wanted to show a little skaarf play here. We're going to slow it back down to 1 times here because it's a little bit important kind of pregame to kind of show what we're doing here. So I'm already pinging out, let's get this our own buff. I saw that they had a lot of pressure at their own buff. I wasn't going to try. Skaarf is kind of squishy. Kinetic does a lot of damage. Lance is a pain to deal with. So I figured they're protecting theirs. I'm going to go take mine. And just in time, it got me to where I need to be. Finn is just in lane dealing with them. I'm not too happy about that because what he's doing is he's taking my stuff. Look at how big that hat is on him, but it fits so perfectly. I love it. Absolutely love it. I've got my little pumpkin on me. I love the hat on Finn, though. I need the captain's hat just to play Finn. That has to happen. So now I'm just going to work on farming. I mean, name of the game, and right now with all the gold in mid lane, oh my god, I love it. Mid lane right now is by far my favorite position to play. And Skaarf is just so good at just eating away all the goodness. Right there, Finn does something that really irks me. And one thing that Finn does, unfortunately, really well is steal people's farm. Finn, as a captain, should just be there for the ambient. He shouldn't be there for everything else. He's being super aggressive and trying to put a lot of pressure on him, and I don't really mind that. But I still know I'm super squishy. I know Kinetic can do a lot of damage, but I was hoping maybe we can get Lance, but Lance gets out of there. And I wasn't going to push Kinetic too much. And then Finn just goes right back to trying to steal my last hits, and then I missed one of my own because I was kind of upset at Finn, which is not the best thing to do. And there he is, being super aggressive. Almost too aggressive, but I kind of, if you're going to be aggressive, and he's not doing it too unintelligent, he's not taking turret hits, so I didn't hate it too much. And at this point, I'm low on energy. I like to get at least 1 shop in before the 5-minute mark as mid laner. We were pushed in pretty good. I know ours were about to spawn, but I figured Kroll was taking it. So I was just going to let Kroll take it. And he didn't end up taking it, so I was happy about that. But I would always rather one of our guys get it rather than the enemy jungle. That's how I feel about that. This wave was pushed in pretty good. I didn't want to miss any last hits, so even though I still do, but I wanted to get as much as I possibly could and not miss out on too far. I'm not seeing them really push our jungle too hard, so I figure I can clear this lane, not miss any of this, and then go to our own. So and Finn starts it up, which is great, but then he uses his slam, and just that there is rage inducing. There's no reason a captain should steal the buff whatsoever. There was no reason for him to use his fun as A or as B on that at all. I had it. He should have just stood there and let me. He could have walked away for all I cared. In fact, I would have been happy because he would have walked him right into my goop. I don't know how I missed a goop, but apparently I did. Another thing you notice is I'm keeping side vision pretty much in control. Lance is kind of clearing it, but gets distracted. So they're pinging out Reem coming, but I already saw him coming. And then I saw our team coming. Gotta help out with the Gwen. Our Finn stays too long. No map awareness from him. Like, I saw the mid laners coming, so I wanted to go towards them and help out with the Gwen. When I play Skaarf, I am spamming A and B like none other, so energy is always an issue for me. But I have this build I love. I've seen a lot of other different builds where people go Eve and then into the Dragon's Eye. I love the Mortal Wounds. I will always go that Crystal Pendant. It's just that Spellfire. That is what works best for me. I love it. That Mortal Wounds will get me so many kills when I'm burning them. You see, I miss a lot of skill shots. Currently, we're not looking too good. Our Batiste is losing a lot to the Ringo. He's pushing really hard. He doesn't need to be pushing that hard. I get it. He's trying to get the kill. He luckily saw Ream in time. I see our buffs up. I'm going to go take it immediately. I don't want Finn doing anything with it, so drag it back. Secure it. Get it locked up. Good opportunity for me to get some shopping. Finn is just sitting in the middle lane, but taking my farm. I'm just going to let it happen. I'm not going to really care about it too much at this point. I'm going to get what gold I can. I mean, I'm still last hitting better than anybody else. I'm 38. The kinetic is tied with me at 38. So, you know, I'm doing my job. I could have done better. Finn was stealing a lot. I saw the kinetic coming in. I thought I saw the rem coming up, so I was going to back off a little bit. I'm also low energy. I'm also kind of just chilling. Let the wave push back in a little bit. I'm staying super safe right now. Although I do have the Spellfire, so I should have probably been hitting them a little bit harder myself. Finn's going back, so I'm going to stay in lane. Like I said, it's nowhere near me, but I don't want to take any chances at all. Sorry for the crappy shooting angles. Now there, I wasn't really truly paying attention to what they were doing. They decided to push up the mid. I get a shot in. But there was 4 versus 2 at that point. 3.5 if you really count, 2.5 if you count me. But I was low energy. I was on their side. Lance was in between me and them. And that is not something I'm looking to mess with. Lance does too much damage. Too much CC. Can stun me out of half my stuff. Batiste comes with a great rotation here. And then really puts in some work. I really wish he wouldn't have used his ultimate there. Because we really had him where we wanted, and the ultimate did nothing but push them away. It was really weird how Batiste came to mid, and then Finn went to bottom. But I'm going to use this opportunity to go back and shop. I'm going to buy another energy battery, because I noticed I was having a lot of energy problems, so boom, I wanted to refill on that. So here we are. We're down 7-4 kills, but we're up in gold. And we're all just a little bit of gold, but we are up in gold. Let's see, who we got? We got Ram at 2-0-3, Ringo 1-1-1, Kinetic 2-0-1, Gwen 0-3-3. So luckily their Gwen's not doing so hot. And Lance at 2-0-3. I'm sitting at 0-0-1. Finn's at 0-1-0. Kroll's at 2-2. Batiste at 1-2-1. And our, oh my god, Idris 1-2-2. But starting to do some damage here. Not a good team fight. But I get my ultimate off, but they kind of just all scatter. And I get my first kill on the Lance. Actually, I got a couple kills there, actually. But our Finn's gonna go down.
Double kill.
Boom. Do we get them all? There it is. It just finishes off those two. And we can take down a turret. So just like that in one team fight, we lost our Finn, but we killed more and got a turret and a perfect opportunity to go straight into the Ghost Wing. And our team was right on top of it, so it was a great idea to do that. Looking at the mini-map, we've got our Idris who's still there pushing the top lane, although our bottom lane is getting pushed in. I wasn't going to let our middle lane go down too much, but they're not really pushing it. Baptiste was trying to steal my buff, but I didn't let that happen this time. It's always nice when I can land my skill shot and the minion wave at the same time. That's what's key there. And as all four is mid, as you can see, Kinetic's not doing a lot of damage. I mean, I didn't even see what her real build was. She went, what, Spell Sword, Tornado Trigger, so not doing a lot of damage. And no armor on me. So her ultimate wasn't much. Ringo's ultimate wasn't much. Oh, and that was a great pull by Finn. Allowed me just to burnanate everybody and get a quadra. Unfortunately, Gwen was already dead and gone, so I couldn't get that pentakill there, which would have been really, really nice. Not gonna lie. But after the quadra, perfect opportunity for Idris and I to start the Black Claw. Was hoping that Finn was going to come with, but Finn decided to push the lane. And honestly, Idris and I just kind of melted Black Claw by ourselves. So, since he already had the Sorrow Blade with some attack speed and the tension bow. I'm sitting there, I got my Dragon's Eye and my Spellfire, so I'm going to start doing some damage here real quick as well. It's a good stun by Rem there. Ren, however you pronounce it. And Lance is standing in between us and the turret, so I'm just going to get my pokes in on Lance. If he's going to stand there and let me kill him, I'm going to kill him. It's going to take a while for me to melt him down, but that's going to build some Dragon Eye stacks. Halfway into this next turret, Dragon's still at half health, so we're looking pretty good. And I'm just poking. That's all I'm doing. I'm poking. Come in and poke. Come in and poke. Because I'm squishy. I know if I get caught, I'm in a lot of trouble. I noticed it was low in energy too, so another thing I didn't want to fully commit. I was getting lost behind. Finn had already worked his way in porting, so I'm not going to try and take a 3-on-1. No Finn to help tank, so. Our Aegis right now is feeling almost unbeatable. He's sitting at 5-2-3. I'm 8-0-3. I mean, that quadra. Gwen way overextends. She's not going to get anywhere. Unnecessary pull by Finn, but securing that kill, I suppose. I went back to do a little bit more shopping. I was working on a broken myth, but decided my energy recharge was more important, so I started working on the clockwork. And Finn is just pushing. I saw Ringo kind of out by himself, and Finn saw me go that way, and there with the little stun and the bring in, easy melt. Easy melt. Actually quite comical. They're pinging out Ghostwing at this time. But most of their team's alive except for Ringo. I knew most of them were mid lane. So we're kind of waiting for them to come kind of push towards Ghostwing, let them show it. See, maybe we can't get him a fight. We got the fight, but Kroll takes down the Lance, but Gwen takes down the Finn. So we just kind of back out, and then Idris decides to go in. And I saw Idris was doing a lot of damage, so I went in too. Just stick with the poking. I knew they weren't doing a whole lot of damage, especially with us not having any defense. Back out a little bit, go back into the ghost wing. I was kind of waiting for him to re-push. I saw the Rem come around. Figured he was going to come out. The rest of the team jumped on it right away as well. It's perfect. Teased with a great stun. I thought I got cut out there for a second because that was a good stun by Lance. The rest of the team rallied up though. They were going to finish Ghost Wing no problem now that Lance was gone. Idris was playing around, so I figured I'd go help him. So now we're just kind of dominating. We're up 7k in gold, 11 kills. I'm sitting at 10-0-6. Our Idris is now 7-2-4. I got my clockwork. I'm going to clear out a lane. Our whole team's trying to fight mid lane, apparently. I'm not sure what Ryan was doing there. I guess just checking to make sure we weren't doing Black Claw. With the vision down, we figured we'd see what Gwen was up to, see if I couldn't poke at her. But she used her skedaddle to skedaddle out of there. Keep some pressure on them so that way we could eventually back out and get Black Claw. And as usual, just poke, poke, poke. Kind of waiting for them to come out to us. I mean, I don't think we were serious about doing Black Claw. We were looking for we wanted to make them come out to us because fighting in their base just wasn't smart. And they weren't being incredibly smart themselves because they would, one or two would come out at a time rather than as a team. And whenever they did that, we were just able to completely melt them. Boom. And then we got Kroll, who was just doing Black Claw by himself. And at this point, Kroll should be able to do it by himself. And they are surrendering, so no point in finishing. We were just trying to get that last kill. We got the last one. Just get it. It was a fun match. Here's the builds. As you saw, I went no defense, and they were not hitting me hard at all. CP Ringo just is not very good. Rem is okay. Gwen's build for tension bow in this patch, especially seeing how it kind of got nerfed, you need the Sorrow Blade first. It's a great second item. Tension bow is not a first item. And with the breaking point after its nerf, it really only works on somebody who can build up stacks really quick. Gwen doesn't really build up stacks that quickly. As far as our team, I mean, that's a basic Kroll build. That Idris build was doing major damage there at the end of the game, so that was nice to see. And just was blowing through. I mean, his CS went through the roof, while mine kind of faded because I started attacking more rather than worrying about CS. It's a very standard kind of Batiste build for the top laners right now. A pretty basic Finn build as well. A little aggressive, and not happy he stole a lot of my CS. But it is what it is. Still a good match. So I hope you guys liked the video. Hit the like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.